Part 1 of Stranger Things 5 has finally released, and what better time to paint some kids on bikes? Or teenagers on bikes, but either way, this is pretty much the perfect time to paint them. Hello and welcome to another episode of Blastercaded Painting. Stranger Things Part 1 of Season 5, Part 1, Stranger Things 5 Part 1, there we go. Just got released, no spoilers obviously, I won't give any out, but we're gonna paint some kids on bikes from Blacksite Studios. They're actually called the BMX Bandits, which I looked up, which is an Australian film that looks horrifically bad with Nicole Kidman, which is, gotta start somewhere. Either way, we're going to be painting these up today. There's 3 of them. These were STLs. I picked them up from Blackside Studios, and we're going to paint 2 of them today. So, let's go. First thing we did was give them a spray of gray all over. These are super fun 80s miniatures. We're going to take some murder scene first, and we're going to put this all over the sleeves of this guy's coat. Next, we're going to take some camo cloak, and it's going to go on all the trim of his coat. This guy is pretty cool. I mean, you can tell. Look at his stance and glasses. That's a cool guy stance. Next, we're taking some mahogany, and that's going all over his pants. Yeah. He's got a nice pair of mahogany-colored pants. Rich mahogany-colored pants. Next, we're grabbing some snake bite leather, and this is going to go on his boots. We're actually going to put this on all of their boots. And we're going to take some peachy flesh next, and you guessed it, it's going on the flesh. So, hands, face, and on the other cyclist, BMX Bandit, also wherever there's skin, obviously. We're going to take some Nasdrag yellow, and this is going in his hair. He's going to have some blonde locks by the time we're done here. God, he's cool. Next, we're taking some orange. We're going to hop over to the lady on the bike, girl on the bike, and it's going on her hair. Now we're going to grab some Blood Moon Red and some Ancient Honey. The Ancient Honey is going to go all over the main area of the sweater that she has. And I like Ancient Honey. It's a nice color. And then obviously the Blood Moon Red is going on the trim. It's the 80s. We're going for a lot of colors here. Just want it to look 80s, I guess. The trims of the sweater. And we're also going to plop this down on her socks. Next, we're grabbing some Purple Swarm, and you probably saw in the last shot, this is going all over her shorts. Kind of filmed a little bit of that out of order, and yeah, it happens. So you could paint his glasses, you could paint their bikes, and they could be done. But we're going to go farther with some layers and some highlights, and, making it look pop out at you. That's what people say, a pop of color. And we're going to take some Radiant Flesh, and I used a little bit of medium to thin this down instead of some water this time. I'm hoping that it matters or helps. I don't know. I'm going to be doing it a lot in this video just to try out something different instead of the water. And anyway, this is going all over their skin. So wherever there's a raised area, just hit it with that Radiant skin and thin it down with some water, or in this case, some medium. Next, we're going to take some light flesh, we're going to add that into our Radiant skin, and we're just going to do another layer up, a little bit less than the last layer. So as you do up your layers, you're just pulling them in a little bit tighter and tighter. Sometimes you can't get it perfect, but, do your best. It's about having fun. And we're going to take some warm skin shade and some medium and some Moonlight Coral. We're going to thin this down pretty good, and this is going to go sort of like a wash on their face, but we're going to put it in, and then we're going to dry off a brush and suck a lot of it out, as you just saw. And that's just a skin wash. And the point of that is to smooth out our highlights a little bit, because we jumped quite a bit between Peachy Flesh up to that Radiant Flesh, so that is going to kind of tie them together a little bit. Next, we're taking some Dark Jade. I just like this color and don't get to use it enough, so it's going on his cool guy sunglasses. Now we're going to take some Moonbeam Yellow, and yep, again, I thinned this down with some medium instead of water, and we're going to start layering up that Ancient Honey. I think we might have been able to get away with a brighter yellow instead of the Ancient Honey, but this is what we did, so this is what we're sticking with. Next, we're taking some yellow. We're adding it into our Moonbeam Yellow to do the next layer up. So yeah, same thing we just did with the faces. We're just layering up. You know, we're having fun. We're slamming colors on some 80s inspired miniatures, and it's just fun. Stay away from the recesses. You're good to go. We're going to take some Fiery Vermilion and some Ducat Blue. The Fiery Vermilion is going to be used to layer up all of the red on her. So just get a layer up. Again, we're going super simple here. Just a layer up is good. We don't need to go crazy. And that Ducat Blue and the red, we're going to put these into the lenses glasses. Boom, done. Next, we'll take some Silver Gray and we'll go over to this cool dude again. And we're just going to highlight up that coat. So we primed it gray, so we can just use a much lighter gray to do a layer up on it. And then, yeah, saves us from having to do a base coat on it. The spray did that for us. Next, we're taking some Mold Berry here, and this is just going to go as a layer up on his sleeves. So, yeah, sleeve it up. Sleeve it up with that Mold Berry, which, man, it's actually a really nice color. This is also a color that maybe I don't get to use enough that I'd like to. And I mean, maybe I should make more paint schemes with it in there. That would help. And we're going to take some Wyvern Fury and mix that into our Mold Berry. And do another layer up on the sleeves. Mold Berry and Wyvern Fury. Gosh, paint names are ridiculous. And we're going to grab some dark yellow green, and we're going to do a layer up on his trim. So again, stay away from the recesses. Just brighten up the raised areas. And we'll throw some army green in that dark yellow green, and we'll do another layer up. Boom, done. It's a nice looking green. Then we're going to grab some alien purple and layer up those pants. Shorts. Bike shorts. And then we're going to add a little ivory into that alien purple and just do another layer up on them bike shorts. They're out cruising. It's funny that she's like in shorts, but he's like wearing pants and got a jacket on. I don't know, maybe it's fall, but still a warm fall? Nah, it doesn't matter. We're going to take some warm brown next and do a layer up on his mahogany pants. It's hard to not say mahogany. And we're going to take some light brown. We're going to add that into our warm brown and do another layer up. I like that. Looks good. But I will add in a little bit more light brown and do one more layer up just to kind of boost the contrast a bit. And we're going to grab some Nova Orange next, and we're just going to, do a layer up on her hair. We're not going crazy on these guys. We're going to try and keep them simple and just get them done. One, because I'm very late getting this video ready, and two, because sometimes we just don't have to go that far. And we're going to take some Sunburst Ochre, and we'll do just one layer up on all of their boots. Boom. The boots are done. We don't have to go too far on those. Next, we're going to take some Yellow Ochre, and we're just going to do a layer up on his wonderful blonde hair. I'll take some Cold Steel next, and we can paint this over the entire bike. We're going to take some Ironclad Gray. We're going to put this on the seat, the wheels, the pedals, that little soft spot on the middle bar. We'll do the base, and they are all done. So what do you guys think? Super simple, fun, easy way to paint some kids, hopefully on their way out to destroy a monster or solve a mystery, or or a killer's after them. And any of those things is fine with kids on bikes in the 80s. They could also be hunting for One-Eyed Willie's treasure. And as always, we want to thank our Patreon members, Charming Grenade, Richie Fender, LK, Blaster Boy Mike, and Stuart Drake. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. And thanks to all of you for watching today. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and please go check us out over on Blast Arcade Playing. That is where we play games, and it's fun. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day.